don't need a crown just to own this place. Every pair of eyes hangs off your face. You're pouring that drink like you're setting a trap. Every little laugh is another small snap. You lean on the bar like you've been here for years, but the stories in your posture cut through all my fears. You say, I'm just bored, I don't misbehave, but your eyes write checks that your lips don't save. You say, careful, I break hearts when I'm bored at night. I say, baby, I've been dying for a good fist fight. You call me crazy, but you still don't leave. Guess you like the way I breathe when you breathe, 'cause you smile like a blade, sharp in the dark. Little silver moonlight on a hitman's heart. Every curve of your lips is a loading mistake. I keep leaning in closer just to see how deep it'll take. Smile like a blade, sweet over steel. Every joke that you drop, it's a little too real. If I walk away now, I might get outside, but I'm already all in on your beautiful, dangerous game. We're talking too close in the corner light. Your perfume turns truth into something alright. You're flicking your straw like a nervous tail, but your calm little stare says you're doing it well. You say they all want a story they can frame online. I say I only want the secret you don't share in a line. You smirk, sip slow, and you tilt your head like you're choosing which part of me you'll kill instead. You say, promise you'll forget if I cross that line. I laugh, angel like a leg since I yours in my spine. Every word you drop feels premeditated. Every breath we share's incriminated, 'cause you smile like a blade, sharp in the dark. Little silver moonlight on a hitman's heart. Every curve of your lips is a loaded mistake. I keep leaning in and closer just to see how deep it'll take. Smile like a blade, sweet over steel. Every joke that you drop, it's a little too real. If I walk away now, I might get outside, but I'm already all in on your beautiful, dangerous game. You say you're tired of being worshipped, never known. I say I'm tired of feeling tough and dying alone. So carve your initials in the back of my mind. If it hurts a little, that just means you'll stay inside. You don't need to promise me a single thing. Just stay till the jukebox plays its last swing. If tomorrow we deny every move we made, I'll still remember how you smile like a blade. 'Cause you smile like a blade, sharp in the dark. Like a blade, like a blade, oh. Little silver moonlight on a hitman's heart. Yeah, you cut so slow. Every curve of your lips is a dangerous thrill. I'm the fool in the doorway begging, do it again, I won't chill. Yeah, you smile like a blade, so sweet, so cold, so real. Every truth that you twist makes it harder to heal. If I walk away now, I might dodge the pain, but I lose the only fire that can burn this tame. So if they ask me why I stayed that night you came, I'll just say she knew my fears and still never looked afraid. 'Cause in a world full of masks and pretty charades, you were the only one who smiled like a blade. I'm moving slow, boots hitting concrete like a war drum. Your eyes follow like you already know what I've become. Leather on my shoulders, shadow carved around my frame. You feel the danger rising long before you speak my name. Your breath shakes once, louder than the noise outside. A quiet confession wrapped in something you try to hide. You want the storm to fire the man who never plays polite. You want the heat that waits behind my cold bite. Come closer, feel the tremor underfoot, hear my heartbeat echo in the soot. Standing at the edge tonight, waiting for the cold bite, cold bite, cold bite. I'm a cold bite, cutting through your pride, the fever that you fight but can't deny. You feel the shiver burn inside, a flame disguised in ice. I'm the cold bite you can't let go, the shadow that your heartbeat knows. You try to run but lose the fight, calling for the cold bite. Your pulse jumps quicker than the kick behind my shoes. You're standing brave but shaking with the truth. You lose, your spine lights up when I step through the haze. A hunter in the dark who doesn't need to chase. I read your thoughts before they slip your lips, the tremble in your voice, the way your fingers twist. You want to strike the heat, the man who doesn't feel the night. You want the thrill that hides inside my cold bite. Step nearer, let the warning drain away. Your heart's already beating where I stay. You know you want the edge tonight, begging for the cold bite, cold bite, cold bite. Oh, I'm the cold bite, cutting through your pride, the fever that you fight but can't deny. Every breath pulls you to my side, darkness turning into light. I'm the cold bite, caught beneath your skin, the strike you let in once again. You try to hide but lose the night, reaching for the cold bite. No mercy, no disguise, just the truth behind my eyes. You tremble for another strike, hungry for the cold bite. I taste the fear you try to hide, I feel the fire on your spine. You fall before the final strike, begging for my cold bite. I'm a cold bite, cutting through your pride, the one you swear you won't but cannot fight. You feel the darkness come alive, dragging you into the light. I'm a cold bite, echoing inside, the reason that your heartbeat climbs. You lose yourself and lose the night, falling for the cold bite. Falling for the cold bite. Once you taste the cold bite, you never walk away. Rise till collapse, don't you ever look back. All the weight on your shoulders, still you carry the track. When your knees start to shake and your lungs both crash, you rise, you rise, you rise, you rise till collapse, rise till collapse, rise till collapse,
Rise to collapse,
feel the tremble in your bones.
the tremble in your bones.
Every setback you survive, build these stones. When the doubt gets loud and your fears talk back, you rise, you rise,
You rise, you rise,
you rise, you rise,
you rise to collapse.
you rise, you rise. You're staring at the door with your hands like ice cold. Whole life packed tight in a story untold. Mama working 2 shifts, dad long gone. Now it's you versus you till the old you's gone. You've been writing in the dark, no applause, no lights, only echoes of the nights you were losing those fights. Every note that you heard put a crack in your pride, but every crack let the fire start leaking outside. They said stay in your lane, you're not built for that speed, but the hunger in your chest doesn't listen to please. You've been shadowboxing ghosts that they'll never see, cause your biggest war's the one that you fight silently. This ain't luck, this is scars turned to armor plates. This is choking down fear till the fear can't taste. So when they call your name and the crowd goes black, you step into the light, never turning back. One shot, one breath, one moment to choose. You either climb through the bruises, stay married to lose. You can't hold time still, can't rewind the frame. All you own is your will and your burning name. Rise to collapse, rise to collapse. Don't you ever look back, don't you ever look back. All the weight on your shoulders, still you carry the track. When your knees start to shake and your lungs both crash, you rise, rise, you rise, you rise, you rise, rise to collapse. Time that you almost quit, staring down at your hands thinking this is it. Bills stacked high, dreams buried in dust. Friends said be realistic, you said trust. Trust in the sweat, in the nights with no sleep, in the beat in your chest when the pain ran deep, in the voice in your head that refused to die, whispering get up again, you were built to try. You're not chasing some crown made of fragile gold, you're just trying to prove you don't fold. When it's cold, when the floor falls out and you're hanging by threads, you're the one tying knots where you're shaking hands instead. Every fall, every bruise, every time you got dropped is a drum in the march saying you can't stop. So when the crowd goes quiet and your mind goes blank, you load courage in the chamber and pull the rank. This is bigger than the people who doubted your name. It's the kid that you were staring out through the rain saying, please don't leave me in this broken glass. So you stand, so you swing, so you outlast. Rise to collapse, rise to collapse. Don't you ever look back, don't you ever look back. All the weight on your shoulders till you carry the track. When your knees start to shake and your lungs both crash, you rise, rise, you rise, you rise, you rise, rise to collapse. You rise, to rise, rise to collapse. Hey, rise to collapse. Hey, to rise. Breathe in the fear, now breathe it out slow. This is where the legends are forced to grow. You're shaking, you're aching, your vision's blurred, but your heart's still out. That's your final word. Who are you? I don't break our, what's your truth? I don't run, I climb. When it all falls down, I still stand my ground. When the noise gets loud, I become the sound. You're not fighting for a medal they'll forget next year. You're fighting for the voice that they tried to smear. For the nights in your room when you swore you were done, but the sunrise whisper, kid, you're not the only one. You were born in the cracks where the concrete split, where they throw people away if they don't fit the script. You turn not enough into gasoline jets. Every never that they spoke is a weight you press. Now your heart is a drum and your blood's on fire. Every step that you take plays a funeral for tide. You don't wait for a sign, you don't ask for a pass. You just carve your own lane out of steel and glass. One day you'll look back at this broken ground, see the places that you pledged just to hold your phone and your loan. Every second that you refuse the ground, you just carve your own lane out of steel and glass. One day you'll look back at this broken ground, see the places that you pledged just to own your claim. And every second that you refuse to back. You step out of the taxi in your Friday smile, lipstick red but your eyes say stay a while. You tell your friends you're fine and you cut to me like you're changing out of filters into honesty. We're leaning on a brick wall by the midnight store, cheap wine, street lights spilling on the dirty floor. You say they see me in highlights, never in this. Then you pull me in close closer like a promise rest. You say you're the kind of wrong that I can't resist. I grin, baby, danger never looked like this. No gray lines, just black and white. When your shadow falls into mine tonight, caught in a monochrome kiss under CCTV lights, grainy little secret in the corner of the night. They'll rewind, slow it down, say who the hell is this? But they'll never feel the fire in a monochrome kiss. Yeah, your world's in color when you're playing it safe, but you only taste the truth when you're meeting my gaze. If they ever see us like this, they won't know what they miss. Two villains turning holy in a monochrome kiss. You laughing, tap the window of the late night shop. Our bodies in the security screen, flicker and crop. Black jacket, black boots, white flash of your grin. We look like trouble they delete, but you still lean in. You talk about the boy who always played it kind, how we never crossed the line into your borderline mind. You say I tried to love him, but I felt half dead. Then you bite your lip and drag me back instead. You say swear you'll disappear when the sun comes up. I say angel, I'm the poison in your coffee cup. You don't blush, you just take that sip, like you're signing your name on a sinking ship. In this monochrome kiss under CCTV lights, we're a black and white confession on a sleepless night. They'll rewind, zoom in close, ask who started this, but they won't hear you whisper through a monochrome kiss. Yeah, your world's in color when you're playing it pure, but you only feel alive when the lines blur. If they ever frame this moment, they'll call it abyss. I'll just call it you and me in a monochrome kiss. You text me, don't come over with your shaking hands. Then you follow with your address and a broken plan. You're tired of the pretty boys who keep you in glass. I'm the stone in your pocket that you can't walk past. You say if we crash, promise you won't stay. I say I only show up when your colors wash away. So turn down the lights, let the background fade, let the whole damn city watch the mess we made. In this monochrome kiss with the headlines sin, yeah we're bad, let them tune us in. Every black and white frame where our mouths begin. Every frame, let the film roll thin. They can judge, they can talk, they can call it a crime, but they'll never taste the static running down your spine. Yeah, your world's in color when you're trying to pretend, but you fall into my shadow when the credits end. If tomorrow you deny me with a practice twist, I'll still wear your teeth marks from that monochrome kiss. Their filters and their perfect lives. We'll keep our grainy corners where the real thing hides. Cause when the night goes silent and the lights all miss, you'll still come looking for my monochrome kiss.
Pull up slow, chrome teeth in the midnight rain. License plate reading trouble, you remember the name. I got leather on my knuckles, gasoline on my grin. If you're looking for the exit, better not get in. You've been living like a rumor in a quiet town. I'm the thunder in the distance when the lights go down. You can feel it in your pulse when I step outside. You don't need a map to know I'm a dangerous ride. You say, boy, you look like you spell regret. I laugh, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. This ain't love, it's a test of nerve. See how much chaos your heart can serve. Take a seat on the Blacklight Drive, where the saints burn out and the sinners survive. Headlights cutting through the smoke and lies. You'll be begging for mercy in your own disguise. On the Blacklight Drive, with your name on my tongue. Every mile we cross, every line gets undone. No brakes, no prayer, just howls and signs. I'm the wolf at the wheel of your reckless mind. Got a blood red radio preaching rock and sin. Every chorus like a warning, but you're climbing in. You trace the scars on my jacket like a road map home. Every story that you touch says leave me alone. But you don't wanna be safe, you just wanna feel something sharper than the promises they told you were real. So you buckle up slow with that nervous smile. Say, show me what you mean when you say worthwhile. You say, boy, if we crash, will you say my name? My grandbaby, I'll be singing while we're in the flames. This ain't romance, it's a loaded dare. Every heart beats better now, we won't care. On the Blacklight Drive, where the scars look gold and the quiet little secrets start growing too bold. Street lights flicker like a polygraph line. Every lie you ever told running out of time. On the Blacklight Drive, with your hand in mine, we're a headline waiting on a breaking sign. No seatbelt faith, no exit sign, just a sinner in the dark and a dangerous mind. Right, pavement shakes. Every choice you never made awakes. You feel that, that's your fear on fire. I'm the gasoline match to your quiet desire. Street names fade in the rear view smoke. All your good intentions going up in jokes. You said you never ride with a man like me, but the way you're breathing says you're finally free. Neon halo on your reckless face. You look holy in this unholy place. If tomorrow's just a rumor that we can't outrun, then tonight we make a promise to the loaded gun. On the Blacklight Drive, where the angels choke. Yeah, they choke, they choke. On the smoke we leave from the words we smoke. You'll be praying to a God that you never believe, while you're pulling on my jacket saying don't you leave. On the Black Drive, with your past in the trunk. Leave it there, leave it there. Every bad decision sounded perfectly drunk. No judgment, no turn back time, just a flick of my wrist and a dangerous line. On the Blacklight Drive, we don't slow down. If the world falls off, we just own this town. Headlights cutting through the fear in your eyes. You're alive for the first time under dead sky signs. On the Blacklight Drive, if your courage breaks, I'll be right there riding every move you make. If they come for your soul with the flashing light, they'll find my shadow standing in the fight. On the Blacklight Drive, I'm the last one left with a heartbeat drum and a stolen breath. You can try to escape, you can try to hide, but you'll always hear my boots on the other side. On the Blacklight Drive, when the story is done and the smoke spells out what we've become, they'll say somebody took that girl for a dangerous ride, and I'll smile in the dark while you're still on my mind. On the while you're still on my mind. Whoa. Black ties, white lines, no more alibis. If you're looking for the danger, I'm your black drive. On the best grass line. Came from the side of the map, they forget when they draft. Where the roofs all rust and the paychecks half. Where the kids all run cause the cops move fast. And the news don't cover lest the scene blow past. I was in that. Still said push, still said build when the fridge said shush. Still wrote bars when the crew said hush. Cause the voice in my chest said we can't trust. I ain't buying to the numbers they fed me. I ain't let stats get heavy. I heard no shot, I heard not ready. I turned all that into medleys. It's for the ones in a one-room spot with a cracked screen phone and a one mic box. It's for the ones still ducking from ops, but still hum hooks when the beat line knocks. I saw low, saw broke, saw never. Saw doors locked with a comeback better. Saw folks fold for a small gold sweater. I said nah, I want big forever. So when I pull up and I talk like this, it's not cause I'm soft or I wanna talk slick. It's cause I know what the bottom floor is, and I know every bottom got bricks. So we can win, say it like you mean that. We can win, shout it to the street back. We can win, pressure on, lean back. They can't stop, sound is clean fact. We can win, write it on the wall now. We can win, city to a small town. We can win if you fall, crawl now. Back up, we can win all out. Look, I ain't got time for the maybe talk. I ain't got love for the lazy walk. I ain't got trust for the that's too hard. When the same ones brag on a daily walk. I'm from where they say keep your head down, kid. I said no, keep the head crown big. I said scope, let the lead sound big. I said hope, let the red town live. I see whole generations in the hallway stuck cause they never got told that's enough to erupt. Cause the school said leave and the job said tough and the fam said pray but the bill said rough. What if we just don't quit? What if we write one more hit? What if we march in on my fit? What if we all yell we can till it sticks? I seen miracles in a mic booth real. Kid that pain, turn pain to steel. Be that knock, we made that wheel. Song went far, now the block got meal. That's real, no myth, no fairy. Just I was in a room and a mind made scary. Just choices you repeat when you feel real weary. Just we can win, said daily clearly. We can win, say it like you mean that. We can win, shout it to the street back. We can win, pressure on, lean back. They can't stop, sound is clean fact. We can win, write it on the wall now. We can win, city to a small town. We can win if you fall, crawl now. Get back up, we can win all out. Hear that? That's the part they don't teach the repeat. Not the highlight, the 3 a.m. seat. Not the trophy, the no heat week. Bring it back. I've been counting all the you can go there. I've been stacking every you can grow there. I've been saving every you can show there, so I can play them back loud when I glow there. Look, victory's not one event. It's rain after rain after rain. It's hands that are tied but bent. Back to the wheel, no dent. We got kids watching. We got old folks nodding. We got whole blocks plotting. We got big dreams trotting. We got faults, we got sins. We got loss, we got wins. We got bruised up shins, but we still say we can win. So if you hear this in the car, turn loud. If you hear this in the gym, make proud. If you hear this on a block, get crowd. If you hear this on a bad day, shout out loud. We can win, say it like you mean that. We can win, shout it to the street back. We can win, pressure on, lean back. They can't stop, sound is clean fact. We can win, write it on the wall now. We can win, city to a small town. We can win if you fall, crawl now. Get back up, we can win all out. We can win, yeah, get room beat, yeah. We can win, that cool road it, yeah. We can win, from my up to that beat, yeah. We can win, never make the monster, yeah. Sidemate, side straight new mom. Ex don't they tell you the odds too big. Tear my head a different drum long. We can win. like boots on the pavement, city under my feet. You're smoking on the corner, hiding under the heat. You catch my eyes like a habit you should have outgrown, but you're already walking toward the danger you know. You say you've had enough of boys who play it safe, tired of empty little halos in the paper-thin faith. You can tell by my scars I don't come for free, but your fingers on my jacket say you're choosing me. You say you look like every warning sign I've ignored. I say you must be bored of being gently adored. You're tracing every red flag like it's modern art. You know exactly what I am, but you're still giving me your heart. I'm that toxic charm wrapped in leather and smoke. Every promise that I make is just a beautiful joke. You should run, but you lean in, whisper my name. You don't wanna cure, you wanna feel the flame. Yeah, I'm that toxic charm, bad for your veins, turn yourself, controlling the broken chains. You say you hate this, but you still disarm every time you fall into my toxic charm. We're sprinting through the back streets, laughing like a crime. Your lipstick on my collar is a confession in time. You talk about the good guy who treated you right, but you only call him back when you're alone late at night. You say you're not the type to chase a broken king, but you're tracing all my edges like a diamond ring. There's a house on the hill where you'd rather be, yet you're here in the alley getting tangled with me. You say, promise you won't stay when the sun comes up. I say I'm bad at promises, I just empty the cup. You're laughing while you push me, but you pull me close. You swear you hate the poison, but you love the dose. I'm that toxic charm wrapped in leather and smoke. Every promise that I make is just a beautiful joke. You should run, but you lean in, whisper my name. You don't wanna cure, you wanna feel the flame. Yeah, I'm that toxic charm, bad for your veins, turn yourself, controlling the broken chains. You say you hate this, but you still disarm every time you fall into my toxic charm. Messages at 2 a.m. My name in the thread like a loaded gem. You know if you press call, you'll lose the ground you gain, but you're tired of being holy when your heart's in chains. I'm no savior, I'm a habit with a handsome face. All my good intentions keep going up in flames, but when you say come over, I'm already there with that crooked little smile that says I never play fair. I'm that toxic charm that you can't resist. You can't resist, you can't resist. Turn your careful little world into clenched up fists. Throw it away, throw it away. You should lock your door, you should kill this spark, but you're opening it wide just a kiss in the dark. Yeah, I'm that toxic charm. Heavy and sweet, down to your feet. Every time you say last time, you just repeat. You keep writing your escape on my tattooed arm, then tearing it to pieces for my toxic charm. So when you swear you're done and you wash me clean, but my name shows up in every half-drunk dream, you'll know it wasn't love, it was just my arm wrapped up in a smile called toxic charm. I'm leaned on the wall with my collar undone. Got the weight of 20 wars sitting under my tongue. You lock eyes and the noise starts slipping away. You don't say hi, you just dare me to stay. You say, boy, all these saints only play it tame. forget your name when your halo's dancing in a light of flame. I'm that light of flame in your midnight veins. Turn your cool composure into wild chains. You've been living like a queen in a sunlit frame, but you look so good losing control in my light of flame. Yeah, your world plays nice till I call your bluff. I'm the scar on your lip when you had enough. If you want a little danger, say my name. I'll write it on your skin with this light of flame. Light of flame. Light of flame. We slip out to the alley where the cameras don't reach. There's a sermon in your posture that your hands don't preach. You're twirling your hair like a warning sign, but your fingers on my jacket say the rest is mine. You say, promise you won't treat me like something you want. I say, angel, I don't keep trophies, I just burn and move on. But the way that you're breathing when I pull you near says you came here for a king, not a volunteer. You say, don't you dare turn this into a game. I laugh, games are cheap, I only trade in flame. Every rule that you wrote starts to sound the same when your pulse keeps climbing with a light of flame. I'm that light of flame in your midnight veins. Turn your careful script into untied chains. You've been living like a saint with a borrowed name, but you curse like a sinner in my light of flame. Yeah, your world stays clean while you play pretend. I'm the heat in your throat when the lies all end. If you wanna feel alive, you know who to blame. Just say one more time to this light of flame. Light of flame. Light of flame. You're not falling, you're jumping with your eyes wide open. Every scar on my hands is a vow I've spoken. I've been crowned in the smoke of 1,000 nights, but you're the only one who ever bit back the fire. You don't need a ring or a king-size throne, just a dangerous man who won't leave you alone. So when the good boys tremble at the sound of your name, I'll be leaning in the doorway with my light of
I'm that light of flame in your midnight veins.
Feel it rise, feel it rise.
Turn your painted poise into molten chains.
Strip it down, no disguise. You've been living in a flame that can't hold your fire. Now you're pressing up close, saying take me higher. Yeah, your world stays tame till I stake my claim. I'm the crown on your chaos, not a boy to tame. If they ask why you're smoking when you're not to blame, tell them I got too close to a light of flame. So when the night feels cold and the brave feel tame, you know where to find that dangerous flame. Just follow all the shadows, spelling out my name. Right there in the dark with a light of flame. Light of flame. My coat hits the light like a warning. I move through the hallway with the quiet on my back, leather brushing shadows like I'm carving out a path. Eyes follow every step, they can feel the heat I hide, danger in the outline, steady in my stride. People try to read me but they never get it right. Confidence like smoke, drifting slow across the night. You wanna know the reason every heartbeat starts to flow. You want the man who's living underneath this coat. Come closer if you think you're not afraid. The city bends a little every move I make. You feel the pull, the way the darkness takes is no. You want a taste of what I'm hiding in my coat. I am the quiet you can't shake, the fire in a frozen street. Cold hands, warm breath, one mistake and you're falling into me. I am the rule you can't revoke, the heat beneath the darker glow. If you come close you'll feel the smoke rising from my core, rising from my core. Every step is measured, never loud, never rush. Silence turns electric when the room begins to hush. I don't have to touch you for your heartbeat to miss cold. You feel the gravity pulling from my coat. I walk by slowly and the air begins to tighten. Confidence so heavy it can make a city bright. And you follow without meaning till you're breathing getting close. You want the man concealed beneath this coat. If you step inside the orbit that I hold, you'll feel the warmth under the cold. You say you're ready, but you won't. Not for what's inside my coat. I am the quiet you can't shake, the heat beneath the steel facade. One breath from me is all it takes to pull you where you never thought. I am the pulse you can't control, the rhythm slipping through your throat. You try to run but lose the road. You're already in my cold. You're already in my cold. No promises, no mercy, just the truth you can't deny. You wanted danger close and dirty, now you're standing by my side. The night shifts when I speak, the shadows learn my note. And you lose your fear inside my coat. I am the quiet you can't shake, the reason that your heart beats slow. Every step I take remakes the darkness that you think you know. I am the heat you couldn't hold, the fire wrapped in midnight smoke. Now you're the story I control, lost inside my cold. Lost inside my cold. Follow if you dare, the night is mine to own. Follow if you dare. Follow if you dare. Follow if you dare. Midnight's looking at me like he knows my name. I slide through the hallway slow, letting shadows chase my steps. Your eyes lock in the moment like you're losing every breath. My jacket's halfway open, letting danger spill a bit. You're trying not to stare, but baby, yeah, you're losing it. My voice is low, your heartbeat's climbing higher than the bass. You try to act unfazed, but I can see it on your face. You want the little trouble wrapped inside my silhouette. One look, one breath, and I become your new regret. Come closer, let the city fade. You want the taste you're scared to take. I feel your clothes begin to shake. You want the bad boy, bad boy. I'm the bad boy you can't shake. The one you always chase too late. Say my name, let it echo in your veins. I'm the bad boy in your head, running circles as you tread. Say my name, till you feel me in your breath. Feel you in your breath, boy, bad boy. Yeah, bad boy, bad boy. I lean a little closer, watch your pupils start to bloom. You feel the heat between us, take the oxygen from the room. You swallow like you're thinking maybe this is not a game, but your lips say something reckless when you whisper out my name. Hands twitch, heart skips, you're falling into my design. I keep it slow and deadly, let you melt into the line. You don't want a hero, no, you want the sin instead. You want the boy who steals your breath and lives inside your head. Oh, come closer, don't you hesitate. I see the truth you can't escape. Your body's telling you to break for the bad boy, bad boy. I'm the bad boy you replay. Running circles in your day. Say my name, feel it burning in your frame. I'm the bad boy in your chest, beating harder than the rest. Say my name, till it overtakes your breath. Till you feel it. I'm the bad boy in your mind, the one you never leave behind. Say my name, let it echo through your spine. I'm the bad boy in your breath, every heartbeat, every step. Say my name, baby, you already left.
No refs, no cheers, hands like road maps, lines from the years. Shared the last bill when pockets were thin. Split one pair of gloves, took turns to win. Shop floor hum, steel sparks in the air. You held the ladder, I took the repair. If trouble sent smoke, we stood in the haze. Two against storms, unblinking for days. I don't need speeches or polished suits, just a grip that bites like work-worn boots. Write our law simple, stand, don't fold. A handshake goes worth more than gold.
Say one word, I'm moving, no ask twice. Call me 2 a.m., I'll be there all night.
Brother, no cameras, only trust. If you lean, I lift, iron beats the rust. Brother, rain, winter, heat, dust. Side by side, we carry what we must. Flat tire, midnight, rain like nails. We jack that frame on the truck bed rails. Ear benches, coffee gone cold. We sat till dawn, didn't need to be told. Pay cut hit hard, pride took a bruise. We stacked our jobs, tied up loose screws. You got the call, I tossed you my tie. Said walk in steady, don't ask why. Loyalty ain't loud, it's quiet and plain. Like a back that holds through strain and pain. If life's a barbell, load both sides. We count in steady, then make our rise.
Say one word, I'm moving, no ask twice. Call me 2 a.m., I'll be there all night.
Brother, no cameras, only trust. If you lean, I lift, iron beats the rust. Brother, rain, winter, heat, dust. Side by side, we carry what we must. Loose talk, talk screenshots, men turn ghosts. But we keep records in the weight we tote. When the street goes silent, code speaks clear. Stand your ground, hold your gear.
Boots, plant, square shoulders, lock the frame. We take the hill slow, stone by stone the same. No back pedal step, no pretty excuse. We show, we do, we tie what's loose. Your fate draws lines, we redraw the map. Two names carved deep in a worker's cap. We're not for rent, we're built to last. Like a welded seam from future to past.
Brother Oath, no cameras, only trust. If you lean, I lift, time beats the rust. Brother Oath, rain, winter, heat, dust. Side by side, we carry what we must. Brother Oath, hands rough, hearts just say the word. I'm there, that's us. Keys in the tray, lights out, code stays on. Keys in the tray, lights out, code stays on.
Till you break, don't stop. Turn it up so loud that the floor might drop. When the bass hits hard and your bones all shake. Keep going till you break, till you break, till you break. Pump it till you break, no fear. Let the noise drown out every doubt you hear. If your heart beats fast and your hands both shake, you're alive till you break, till you break.
On red, every kick drums like a punch to the chest. You said you came here just to clear your head. Now the rhythm got you running from the mess. Sweat on your skin like a war paint line. Every step hits and right on time. You don't need sleep, you just need that drive. Cause the beat's the reason you feel alive. No more holding back, no quiet mode. Tonight you're burning up the overload. When the snare snaps in and the room goes wild, you remember you're more than a maybe child. Hands up high, feel the ceiling crack. Every limit that you had, we're breaking that. If you're scared, let the sound erase it. If you're tired, let the bass replace it. Step in the fire, don't hesitate. This is the moment that you detonate. When the drop hits, scream your name. We don't play safe, we play the game, yeah. Pump it till you break, don't stop. Turn it up so loud that the floor might drop. When the bass hits hard and your bones all shake. Keep going till you break, till you break, till you break. Pump it till you break, no fear. Let the noise drown out every doubt you hear. If your heart beats fast and your hands both shake, you're alive till you break, 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 till you break. You said one more set for the last 3 hours, chasing that rush, that hidden power. Every drop of sweat is a battle won. Every breath you take is a loaded gun. Shadow in your mind saying you're too late, but the kick drum answers no, you're great. Every doubt gets crushed by the 808. Every fear gets thrown out the gate. We don't rewind, we only go next. Turn pain into pride, into progress. When your legs feel weak and your lungs both burn, that's a sign that it's really your turn. Hands on knees, but you can't sit down, cause the hook's loading up for another round. If you're broken, break the hold you too. Every crack is a light shining through. Step in the storm, feel the thunder shake. All your past falling off like flakes. When the drop hits, scream your name. You're the spark that ignites the flame. Oh, pump it till you break, don't stop. Turn it up so loud that the floor might drop. When the bass hits hard and your bones all shake. Keep going till you break, till you break.
till you break, till you break. Don't stop, turn it up so loud that the floor might drop when the bass hits hard and your bones all shake. Keep going till you break, till you break, till you break. Till you break, till you break, till you break, till you break. Build it back up, baby, till you break. Turn it up, never stop, never stop. Oh, pump it till you break, till you break. Don't stop, we rise, we fall, but we still come back on top. Till you break, till you break, till you break, till you break.